I'm Mayor Mark Mitchell with the City of Tempe. I've been honored to preside over the past 5 Community Salutes events to recognize our future military service members and their families. Unfortunately, we had to cancel this year's event due to the public health constraints related to social distancing. However, the strength and the resilience of the American spirit carries on to accomplish the mission to bring you our 6th annual Community Salutes event in this special presentation format. It is your American spirit that will now carry the mission to serve our country. Service to others is a hallmark for Tempe, and it is what makes our community and our nation great. You, the young men and women in our community who will soon become soldiers, sailors, Marines, coasties, airmen, and guardsmen, are recognized for your commitment to others, their dedication, and patriotism. These 3 virtues will remain with you in your future endeavors. We, as a community, wish you the best and are all here to support you. While you may travel all over the world during your service, do not forget Tempe, because we will not forget you. We hope that you will choose to return to Tempe in the future, either after an entire career in the military or after a few years. When you come back, I know that your skills will continue to make our community strong. Whether you plan to come home and start a business, or become a teacher, or run for public office, or go back to school, we'll be very happy to have you back. The lessons you learn, the experiences you will have, and the skills you develop while keeping our nation safe will be with you for a lifetime, and all will make this community better. In appreciation for your commitment to national service, each of you will receive a commemorative coin to mark this occasion. On behalf of the City of Tempe and the Council, let me be the first to say thank you for your service. I wish you, your families, health and happiness now and in the years to come.
Hi guys, my name is Kayla and I am in the delayed entry program for the Marine Corps. I've been in since July 2019 and I have been loving it. Outside of that, I'm still a very sporty kind of person. I love to play football. I've always been able to throw a perfect spiral and I'll put money on that. And I also spend a lot of time just around music. I love to play guitar, I love to sing. I'm probably just always surrounded by it. But outside of that, I ultimately chose to do military because I love the structure. I love being able to advance and being able to have those friendships, the ones that, that are unbreakable, the ones that you would actually take with you when you leave. And I chose the Marines because of that, because they stood for a lot of commitment to one another, as any branch should. And because of the physical challenges, I probably never would have been able to imagine being where I am now physically and mentally. I never saw myself as a leader, and this program has kind of brought that out for me. And what I expect to gain from that in the future, or what I expect my career to look like, is just a lot of stability, being able to develop lifelong skills, being able to improve physically and maintain that. And I want to be able to have those same friendships for when I leave, and I hope to ultimately retire.
Hello everyone, my name is Wanda Wright and I'm the Director of the Arizona Department of Veterans Services. I appreciate this opportunity to talk to you about these new recruits, your children. My father was in the military for 30 years, and I joined the military because of him. I also served for 30 years. My father was in the Army, and that could be the reason why I joined the Air Force. I am proud to have served those many years, and I continue to serve veterans each and every day in my position. I graduated and was commissioned through the Air Force Academy, so my journey was a bit different than yours. But I did go through basic training, so I can talk to you from experience. I am sure some of you parents are or were in the military and served, so you understand what it is that is about to commence for your children. But for those that have not experienced the military, Mom and Dad and the rest of the family of these fine recruits, I just want you to understand that your children will be in good hands. Your armed forces has a tradition of training young men and now women since the Civil War. Right now, your feelings are high, and you may be very worried about them, but it's going to be okay. They will have challenges. The military expects them to perform, and it will not be easy. The institution expects fitness in all things, mind, body, and spirit. They will march endless miles and do obstacle courses that seem impossible to cross. They will complete marksmanship, and some will learn to be excellent shots. They will do more sessions of physical training than they can count. Morning wake up and reveille at night will be their experience for weeks. But no programs are developed to assist them in maintaining the balance while they learn so many other lessons. Your kids will be in barracks with lots of other kids just like them, and they will be from all over the United States. They will learn to get along with others. They will learn to work as a team, and they will learn to protect their own. They will learn how to wear a uniform, and they will learn to take great pride in the way they don it. They will learn to march and understand military protocol, and they will learn to honor and respect those that lead them. They will learn lessons of leadership. Some of your children will start out as leaders and will be recognized for it. They will also learn to understand the mission of their military branch, and that we as a nation sometimes go to war. When they take their oath before leaving basic training, they will understand they have done something special, something that only 2% of the nation could qualify for, something that very few people have the courage to do. When they return home to you for the first time, you will not recognize the young adult that stands before you. You may hear, "Yes, ma'am," or "Sir." You may see that they stand erect when they walk into the room. You will notice that they clean up after themselves or that they volunteer to help. They learned that tough isn't something that they were. They learned that discipline isn't something that they were. These are things that they have become through persistence and hard work. You will not recognize them, but they are yours, and they have changed. They have changed to be the nation's front line of defense from all enemies, foreign and domestic. They will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. They will take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and they will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which they are about to enter. Families, these young men and women here are a testament to all of you. It's a testament to the love that you gave them and the values that you instilled in them. They will continue for a few years. Others will make a full career of it. We won't know that for a while. But what we do know is that they have joined the ranks of the finest Americans in this nation. Please do not worry about them. Your children are in good hands. Thank you very much for this opportunity to share my insights with you as family members. It is unfortunate we cannot be together as we recognize these wonderful young adults. I wish each and every one of them success in their next phase of their lives. And I will say one more thing. Go Air Force! Good luck, everyone, and Godspeed.
Hi, my name is Grace Ayrton, and I'm a senior at Shadow Mountain High School in Phoenix, Arizona. I was a varsity cheerleader, and I was an Air Force Junior ROTC. Lots of things inspired me to be in the military, but one of the things is my family history. My grandfather and his father both served in the United States Navy. I decided to go Air Force because of the instructors in my Air Force Junior ROTC class. They told me all the opportunities and wonderful things that come with being in the Air Force. While I'm in, I would like to accomplish and further my education, travel the world, meet new people, and of course serve my country.
Hello, families and friends of soon-to-be graduating high school seniors. My name is Command Sergeant Major Hildaira Garcia. I am the Command Sergeant Major of the U.S. Army Phoenix Recruiting Battalion. It is my distinct honor and privilege to join you on this occasion for the annual Tempe Community Salutes. Events like these are important as our military needs support from communities and schools to educate young Americans on the many opportunities available through military service. Although this year's event has been affected due to the current COVID-19 situation, it is a privilege to recognize these future service members and their families who support their decision to serve. Future service members, your families, and your friends should be proud of all that you have accomplished and more. Importantly, for what you are about to embark as you join the U.S. Armed Forces. Your decision to serve our country is as impressive as it is important. You all have worked incredibly hard to get to this point, knowing fully well the challenges that lie ahead. You will mature as individuals and as members of the military team. Take pride in knowing your individual contributions will help shape the military of tomorrow. You should find comfort and great pride in knowing that for the rest of your lives, you will be a part of the small percentage of our U.S. population who served. You will be veterans. What does it mean to be a veteran? In addition to the fact that you are more likely to vote, volunteer, and be involved and support your communities, there are certain characteristics of veterans that you should strive to achieve and that your military training and experience will reinforce. Veterans can learn anything rapidly. When you attend a military school, training, event, or mission, it helps make you resourceful. In many cases, you will find yourselves in controlled training environments where you may be sleep deprived, physically drained, and even hungry, yet you will still need to study course materials, pass your test to standards, and complete the mission. Because of you, you will develop the capabilities to learn things quickly. Be punctual. It is simple. If you are not 15 minutes early, then you are late. All your future service members will soon learn what I mean by this in their respective basic training courses. When you are expected to meet demanding standards, having less than desired amount of rest. Which brings us to loyalty. If you give a veteran a chance while giving them respect for what they have done, you will likely have a lifelong friend. When our nation has found itself in times of conflict, less than half of 1% of the population has stood up to volunteer. This mindset does not stop when that uniform is hung up. This is an ethos that it is applied to family, work, friends, and life in general. Work ethic. A veteran is someone who will shoulder more than their share of the task. Whatever it is, whatever it may be, 100% and then some. When a task needs to be done, it gets done. If not, then there are repercussions, ones that usually aren't obvious to those outside of the military. I challenge you to step up to that occasion, put your best foot forward, and serve our nation selflessly. And always remember, it is not about the individual, but it is about each and every individual's contribution to the team effort. There are over 150 job opportunities available in today's military and a role for everyone, regardless of your gender. It is up to you how far you choose to push yourself. One day, I hope to see any of you sitting where I am, influencing those who will replace you as the future of the military. It is important to remember only 1% of our nation chooses to serve in the military. Remember, that makes you part of a unique community, one you will forever be a part of. Never forget that. I wish you all the best of luck with your decision to join the military. I look forward to seeing all of you in uniform, serving our nation proudly, as so many have done before you. Thank you and best wishes for your future. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Jeff T. I'm currently enlisted as an 11 Extra in the United States Army. A little bit about myself. I was born and raised here in Tempe, Arizona. I'm currently a senior at McClintock High School, and some of my pastime activities consist of running and playing video games. What inspired me to join the military? I really respected the aspect of brotherhood and camaraderie in the military. Why specifically did I choose the Army? In my junior year of high school, I really wanted to go to college, but also find a way to serve my country as well. And I had talked to the National Guard a little bit, but I didn't really find any interest in them. And through a good friend of mine who had just come back from basic training, I was put into contact with a great recruiter, Sergeant Michael Sorum, from the Tempe Army Recruiting Station. And he had talked to me a little bit about the Army Reserves, and I really found an interest in that. And by just attending the PT sessions that the Tempe Recruiting Station held every Thursday, I started to gain a sense of belonging. And on my own accord, the summer before my senior year, I had lost a lot of weight. I went from 220 pounds to 180 pounds. And that ultimately gave me the understanding that I have the capability and the will to ultimately improve my health and push myself. And that inspired me to get a job in the Army that would give me a challenge, and that ended up causing me to enlist as an airborne ranger. What do I expect to accomplish during my duty? Overall, I hope that most of my training and working out pays off and that I'm able to make it through the Ranger selection course. But overall, I hope to serve my country with pride and honor.
My name is Angelica Romero. I come from South Mountain High School, and I am a dancer, an artist, just an artist in general. I like art, and I'm the third child.
All right. What inspired you to join the military?
What inspired me? I was inspired to join the military because I wanted to improve myself. I wanted to show that I can commit and, continue my education.
Why did you choose the Navy?
I chose the Navy because out of all the options, it seemed like the better choice. You get to travel, you get to focus on yourself, and I just want to gain a little independence from it as well. So,
What do you expect to accomplish during your duty?
I want to learn something new. I want to keep learning. I also want to be a better version of myself. I mean, I already am, but I want to also have like a good impact on others, maybe make people's day and have a better impact on people and maybe the world. You never know.